Hello, it's Tuesday, April 15th, and let's talk about Columbia student Mohsen Mawdawi. So, an update on his status. His lawyers asked for his release, and a judge ruled in Vermont to keep him in Vermont. But Trump administration is not a fan of rule of law, so who knows if he's going to end up in Louisiana, or he might already be there, for all we know. He is a Palestinian. He grew up in a refugee camp in the West Bank. I'll talk more about that at the end, his experiences. So he was detained Monday, April 14th, when he was attending an interview at the immigration office, basically dealing with his citizenship. So he's a green card holder since 2015. But what's made him a big target is he's a co-founder of the Palestinian student group at Columbia University with Mahmoud Khalil. So he knew he was a target, and unfortunately it's only a matter of time before they get the people that they want to get. He's also president of Columbia's Buddhist Club, as they label him a terrorist supporter. Buddhists don't tend to support terrorism, right? But if you're pro-Palestinian, that's the label we're getting right now. He actually even called out somebody, a passerby, when he was giving a speech, who said something anti-Semitic. So he's made statements, basically, of course, against being that. But, the government's going to do what they're going to do, unfortunately. As far as his West Bank experience, when he was 5, the IDF forced their way into his house and arrested his uncles. At 11, they took the life of one of his uncles. And at 12, 7 people in his camp their lives were taken by the IDF, and he helped collect the body parts of them. So that's his experiences. If you are a student visa holder, green card holder, not a U.S. citizen, and you've done a pro-Palestinian protest, I'll tell you from my military experience of how to stay alive or avoid the enemy. Really, you have to change your patterns. So, and you might have to change your location, sleep at a buddy's house for a little while. I think the key to this, people are still going to get caught, but it's slowing that process down. So hopefully we can get this fixed so this doesn't continue. So the key is to make it harder for them. Change your routes, change your locations, change your times, change your patterns. Make it more difficult for them to find you, and that makes it that much harder for them to get other people in the future. So it's kind of like a group effort. Some people are still going to get caught, right? But yeah, it's about changing your patterns. So remember that if you are part of that group.